Hello, everybody. It's Hawk here, and we have the full list of cards from Midterm Destruction. Full disclosure, because of Keebler and RTT and a handful of other people on the SDL Discords, I'm sorry I don't know all of your names, everyone that was involved in that, they made a bot that was trolling the database to find text on cards that was getting updated, and since this is the only release, we knew it was for that. We've detected that a couple of times before. It seems to have worked fairly well, so if I'm not horribly shocked by a number of cards, you know why? I already knew about them. This obviously doesn't explain everything that's in here, and I've been avoiding actually looking at it as much as possible so I can have a genuine, honest reaction to things. But, so if I don't freak out about something, it's because I already knew it was there, and I'll probably comment on that. For the layout of how I'm going to do this, I'm going to go through one deck. This appears to be Jaden and Hasselberry and some extra cards. I think there's probably going to be some more in the other one. And the skills are in the other tab over here real quick. So I'm going to go do the deck, and then do the character's relevant skills, and then I will go do the next deck, and then do the character's relevant skills, etc., etc., etc. Alright? Just so everyone knows about that one. So, let's just start up here. We've got Elemental Hero Neos, obviously. We've got Elemental Hero Neos Alias. The bot detected this one. And I'm not seeing Gemini Spark here, which immediately makes him suck a fuckload more, because he's just not very good then. There's a million ways to this idiot, so it's like, who cares about this guy? That's kind of why I want a connector. We've got Card Trooper, we've got Cross Porter, who's not great. I mean, his effect to send a monster to the grave and then special summon a Neospatian from your hand. Like, I wish that was your graveyard or hand. Because seriously, like, why do I care? Like, at what point am I going to summon him and give a shit? It's not good. Just though, when he is sent to the graveyard, you can add a Neospatian, so if you discard him for some reason, you can use him as a Rhoda for them, which is nice. We got Dandelion, and here's the boys. Minus Scarab. Why are we short Scarab? Okay, so we put this dumbass in, who will not do anything ever, who can't do anything ever. This is just terrible. I mean, other than, I guess, you can use them to normal summon and gain a bunch of life points, but it's bad. You shouldn't do that. That's bad. But we don't have Scarab. Okay. Anyway, Aqua Dolphin's okay. Panther's not great. Glomoths can be okay, but is a weird card. This asshole's going to show up in, like, every side deck ever. If not main deck. Like, this is just an extremely good card. I expect to see him on the ban list at some point. But yeah, so nothing terribly surprising going on here. This is basically what I was expecting. I mean, this is just worse Neospace Connector, which sucks, but I should not be shocked if this dumbass is in here. Anyway, we got Neospace, obviously. Generation Next! Alright, so we are getting some nice new stuff. I am happy this is in here. This is a good card. If you saw my predictions for Jaden, I was a little wish listy. I wasn't unreasonably wishlisty looking at all of these. Like, I don't think I'm unreasonable. I was kind of hoping for EN Shuffle, but Generation Next is an okay card. Oh, yeah, Contact Gate's fine. It's not mind-blowing, but it's interesting. It encourages you to play 4 of them. So it's like, it's okay. It's not great. This is terrible. Like, this is, I mean, I guess it's not terrible for actually playing the Neospatian deck. Like, if we've actually got a skill that makes playing Neospatians good, because it very potentially is good. Like, you can make this really work if you want to try for it. But, sending one from your hand and then one from your deck to draw 2 cards isn't awful, I suppose? Like, it's defensible. Oh, we did get Ian Shuffle. I just didn't realize that was the art. I couldn't identify it from there. That's nice. There we go. I predicted a bunch of the back row. I'm okay with that. Cyclone's a fine reprint. I'm not going to yell at you for that one. This is an interesting trap. Special summon any number of monsters with different names from your hand and or graveyard in defense position that are all Neospatian monsters or Elemental Hero Neos, but negate their effects, and as long as you control any of these special summon monsters face up, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except fusion monsters. You can only activate one next per turn. If you control no cards, you can activate this card from your hand. I didn't know about that last line of text. So, turn 1, You can just go blah and then make a Neospatian. You can make a fusion. That's actually not bad. This might actually... Alright, I might be jumping the gun here. This may, theoretically, actually get the 3-piece fusions to actually work. Maybe. Possibly. It's doable. Like, you could do it. It could be done. I like what this card enables. I like what this is this, and then shuffle, and then generation next. Not so much contact gate, but like a bunch of this later stuff is really getting Neos to like have a shot. So I enjoy that. Hero Blast is just a good card. This is just a good card. That's it. It's just a good card. All right, gets you Neos back, pops a card. This is, I guess, bad Gemini Spark, because you got to get him in the graveyard somehow. Limit Reverse is a good card, though, so that's nice. All right, let's jump to skills. Jaden here. There we go. Straight out of Neo Space. All right. If only your opponent controls a monster, you could special summon one elemental hero Neos from your hand. This is already starting well. Let's continue, though. Also, for the rest of this turn, you cannot special summon except elemental hero or Neospatian monsters. This is a perfectly reasonable limit. During your end phase, if a fusion monster you control is returned to your extra deck, you can special summon one elemental hero Neos from your deck. Well, this just looks good. This is fine. I mean, you have to get him back in your deck somehow, but, like, that's doable. I mean, we have Jar of Avarice for that. That's not a problem, I think. Does Ian shuffle put from graveyard? Shuffle an elemental hero or Neospatial monster you control into the deck, and if you do special summon an elemental hero or Neospatial monster with a different name from the deck. No. No, it does not. Okay. That's fine, though. That's a good skill. I like this. So you're, isn't there a fucking, like, Neospatian support card that does this, that lets you keep Neos? This is interesting. Is this, if only your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon an elemental hero monster. That is not a once per turn. So that's a once ever. That happens once, period. That's once per duel. So, I mean, I guess once per duel turning Neos into a, turning a possible brick into a not brick is fine. So I'm okay with that. Wise Man Neos. Oh, good lord. Oh, it's one of those. It's one of the that counts as skills. Okay. Elemental Hero Neos, a fusion monster with that mentioned Elemental Hero Neos' materials gain the following effect. Before damage calculation, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to half that opponent's monster's original attack. Well, that's fucking irritating. That's all I have to say. That skill's just irritating. Just fuck this skill. Skill's stupid. Okay, so Jaden so far is alright. Like, this is fine. There's a very functional deck here. I didn't do the fusions. We should do that. Alright, we got Aqua Neos. Yup. Glow Neos. Yup. Not really going to talk about these guys. Yup. Yeah, I mean, Grand Neos is pretty good. Storm Neos with next. I'm going to get to you in a fucking second. Storm Neos is actually pretty solid, to be honest. Like, this is just a good card. Straight up. This is just a good... With next, this is a perfectly playable card. If you're going blind second, that would actually be pretty decent. Because you can just nuke the fucking board, which is actually kind of cool. This asshole's here, which is why we can't have Neos Fusion, because they gave us this dumbass. He is significantly less of a problem without that, which is nice. So yeah, that's kind of fun. Oop. Hi, Hasselberry stuff. Okay, I'm happy this is here. I did notice, this is a spoiler. I saw Dynabase. I am happy I'm glad Dynatank gets to be in here. It gets to do something, in theory. Alright, so we already knew about Ultimate Tyranno. I'm not shocked. Cool, he's here. This one showed up in the bot, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is this thing? I don't understand. So it's really interesting. So you can't special summon it from the deck, but you can get it out of the hand or graveyard, so that's something. You could tribute summon this card face up by tributing a dinosaur-type monster, which is interesting. I don't know why you could tribute it face up, but just you can't tribute set it, which is, it's just weird phrasing. Once per turn, you can change this card to face down defense position. If it's flip summoned, change all other monsters in the field to face down defense position. If this card is attacked, any battle damage your opponent takes from that battle is doubled. So, it's sort of a Guardian Sphinx that is threatening in the fact that they don't want to keep taking damage from plinking into its 3k ass. It's a fun card. I don't think it's particularly amazing, but it is a fun card, and I think you can do some interesting things with it, so I kind of like that. Hi, Sabersaurus. I'm glad to see you here. How's it going? Animadorned Archosaur. Or Archosaur. We're gonna be correct on this one. It's an Animadorned Archosaur. If this card is normal or special summon, you can destroy one dinosaur monster in your hand or face-up field except itself. Then add one reptile, sea serpent, or winged beast monster with the same original level as that destroyed monster, or an evolution pill spell from your deck to your hand. Weird. What reptile, sea serpent, or winged beast do we playing? Because I see the target rank, so it's baby, obviously. So you need to have a 2? I mean, or you're just gonna grab a pill, but I think we only have the one. And I'm pretty sure it's a reprint. I'm pretty sure we already had it before, but I don't remember offhand. But Baby Ceratosaurus is really great, so if it's destroyed by card effect that's into the graveyard, special summon a level 4 dinosaur monster from your deck, which is nice. So you can, you know, Sabersaurus, or... Hi, Black Velocity. God, been forever since I've seen you. I know I'm not, like, freaking out here, but, like, this is nice. This is perfectly reasonable. So that one lets you just add a dude, which is nice. Be a level 2. So, I mean, people are going to be digging around looking for level 2s of those to see if those work. Or just an evolution pill. Black Velocity is nice. So if it attacks opponent's monster, gains 400 attacks, it goes to 22. If it's attacked... Yeah, he's a steam raid. I mean, there's worse things to have. It's okay. I've seen this card, like, a long time ago. It's neat. And Infinity's here! Yay! Yay! The big dumbass is here. Thank God. I'm so happy. I'm so happy this big idiot's here. I'm now noticing we don't have Giant Rex, which is strange to me. Do they just not want to give us a 2,000 attack normal summon? I mean, this thing's like a fucking gigantic attack normal summon, depending on what you did. But that's interesting. Yeah, I'm happy he's in here. Destroyerosaurus, who's just a Jurassic World Searcher, which is fine. Hi, Dynabase. You do fusion stuff. If your life points are lower than your opponent's, you can special summon this card from your hand. During your main phase, you can fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using this card you control and other monsters from your hand or field as material. So, interestingly, this is not exclusively a dinosaur support card. You can, in theory, use this thing for any generic fusion that requires a machine or an earth, which is interesting. Heroes could, in fact, make Brave Neos with this. You could make Brave Neos with Dynabase. Realistically, you're making this asshole, and I'll get to him later. Triceratops is a reprint. But yeah, this is nice. I like this one. So reprint, Gilosaurus is a reprint. I'm pretty sure we already had Big Evolution Pill, which is not great. Yeah, this isn't great. Yeah, it blows up into the third end phase. Tribute a dinosaur to activate the card, and then you can normal summon level 5 or higher dinosaur type monster without tributing. This is a really bad Jurassic Power. This is just not... I mean, I get why we couldn't have Jurassic Power, but, like, this is not a great card. I mean, it's searchable with this guy now, so it's, like, a lot better. But, yeah. Tail Swipe's a reprint. Ooh, Fossil Dig! I missed this. This is nice. This just cracks dinos open. Because now you can do weird, obscure one-of shit, which is nice. I shouldn't say cracks dinos wide open. Like, let's be real. Dinosaurs are still in kind of a weird spot. But Fossil Dig being here is nice. I'm happy about that. Jurassic World is a perfectly okay field spell. It is not, you know... this is not fucking Halo, but hey, it's okay. Space-Time Transcendence is not bad. This is not terrible. It's not great either, but hey, it's a lot better now that we actually have, like, good targets, because what are you? You're an 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you're an 8. You're just a big-ass 8. I think you're also an 8. You were also an 8. Okay, so now we actually have, like, some 4s that are worth, like, I mean, Destroyerosaurus is a 2100 on normal summon, which is not bad. That's like a 4, you know, as a 4. I don't think anyone's playing this one, but hey, he's a 4-2. There's some 2, like a 1, some 2s. So you got some things you can dick around with, and we got ways to dump them in the graveyard now, which is nice. So Transcendence is like a 1-of is okay. Wish it was searchable, but hey. Typhoon. Well, this is a fun card. This is really good for back row hate. Just against back row decks that have way too much back row. Because if you have nothing, and they have 2 or more, you can pop both of them. Or you can activate it from your hand, which is nice. Which makes this a, No, it's face up. Never mind. That's a lot worse. I didn't realize it said face ups. That sucks. That's a lot worse. I mean, I guess if you really want to murder Macrocosmos. But honestly, we don't have enough. I mean, I guess if there's enough field spell crap going on, it's not terrible, but at the same time, it's just not. No, Dust Tornado's probably still better. Survival Instinct, which is just banish a bunch of dinosaurs at trap speed, which is fine. It's a battle trick for him, which is nice. Volcanic Eruption, which is cool because you just blow up the whole board. It's like Wildfire or Grand Convergence. But it nukes everything. Just everything dies. And a Paleo! This is neat. They gave us a Paleo. They gave us Canadia. We have Trap Book of Moon. I am okay with this. I am okay with Trap Book of Moon. Thank you for giving us a fucking Paleo. That's so nice. And then we get Dynatank. So I will understand if most of you don't know what Dynatank is, but it's a machine and a dinosaur monster. And it gains attack equal to the original attack of the dinosaur monster used for its fusion summon. You can only use each of the following effects of Dynatank once per turn. When a card or effect is activated that targets this one card on the field, and no other cards, quick effect, you can target one other card on the field that would be an appropriate target for this card. That card or effect now targets the new target. So it's targeting redirection, not proper protection. If this card in this position is destroyed by an opponent's card, you can special summon one dinosaur monster from your graveyard. So it replaces itself. So you're obviously by the picture, you're supposed to use Ultimate Tyranno. You'll have 3,000 attack points. And then when it dies, you can special summon Ultimate Tyranno back. Which is fine. Or any other idiot you need for whatever reason. So this is fine. Dinos are okay. Okay, there's a dino card I gotta cover yet. I knew about this one, to be fair, but I'm just gonna talk about it real quickly. So you destroy as many normal monsters in the field as possible, and if you do, special summon level 4 lower dinosaur type monsters from your deck, up to the number destroyed, but destroy them during the end phase. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target dinosaur type monster you control, and one card your opponent controls, destroy them. So this is an interesting card that's actually, like, making you want to play the Sabersaurus pile, but the best one we have after that is, like, Kabazilus, because we don't have Megalith Smasher, so it's like you're stuck on this, and then you have to drop down to 1,700. Now with that, that's not so bad, but at the same time, it's like, I mean, what are we doing? You know? Like, this is better to just foolish this and then use the secondary effect, which is a lot better. Because then you can, like, pop Baby Ceratosaurus with it and pop something else, and it's a lot better to work with. Yeah. And we'll just go to the skills now. So, Hassleberry's got Food Chain. Once per turn, you can apply one of these skills. Destroy a dinosaur or reptile monster you control, then special summon. These are once per turn? Alright. Calm down, Hassleberry. So you destroy a dinosaur or reptile you control, then special summon one dinosaur or monster whose level is 1 higher from your hand or deck. So you can pop Baby Ceratosaurus to get a 4 or lower, and then you'll get a 3 off the skill. Okay. Gilosaurus is like a 3, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. Like, you'd want to play Gilosaurus, it's okay. And then it's got a second one. You can tribute summon one dinosaur monster by banishing 2 dinosaur and a reptile monster from your graveyard instead of tributing it. It is still treated as a tribute summon. This is so dumb! They're just like, go for... I mean, I'm probably overhyping this, but, like, that's a really nice consistency booster. That's really good, actually. Holy shit. This is nice to just, like, unfuck your hands. Like, it's so nice. Dino Brain Immunity. Oh, God. Such a dumb name. Apply the following skills. The battle position of dinosaur monsters cannot be changed by trap cards or effects. Okay, so now you're immune to Zero Grav and Windstorm. Level 700 dinosaur monsters on the field cannot be targeted by spell cards or effects. Now you're immune to Book of Moon. Okay. Alright. That's actually not bad. That's pretty decent. This is solid. Hasselberry rocking 2 good skills. I mean, I'm not going to pretend Jaden does not also have 2 good skills. Like, I mean, this one's just kind of stupid and annoying, and this one's actually kind of nice. It's a nice little consistency booster. Alright, yes, I've been slow rolling all of you. I've seen the fucking Prisma. We did it! The fucking ritual worked! I did it! Fuck yes! Also, I see the Miracle Fusion over here. We did it! We did it, guys! I'm sorry, Europe. We had to sacrifice you for it, but we did it. Don't worry, we'll get it to you later. I'm sorry, that one hits a little hard. I'm sorry. I knew about Arm Dragon level 10 white. This is a weird fucking card. And I see they did give us White Veil, which is interesting, because this basically turns into an Arm 80s. These two are fucking weird cards. Also, Cannon. Hello, Cannon. How are you doing? I'm fucking happy you're here. God, we have, like, no extra cards. I have realized we are, like, this is it. It's these and then 2 fusions. Which Moki King is very funny. And then Wild Edge, who should have fucking been here in the first set. I'm a little annoyed, but hey. Like, this is it. 1, 2, and then it's these guys. Like, it's 9. It's crazy, because so many fucking fusions happen. Thank you, Jaden. You took up all the fucking slots. Like, look at that. Fucking, look at that. Jim only took up 4. Fucking Jaden. God, most of these are terrible. Like, you don't even need to be here. I don't even know why the fuck you're here. Good lord. We have this, I'm still fucking fuming about this idiot. Like, why are you here? But Cannon. We have Cannon now. Cyberdarks be gaming. Alright? Honestly, whoever did the fucking extra cards for this, they were like, alright, I've got fucking 7. I have 7 cards. We are packing that bitch. Let's go. So Cannon's great. Prisma's fucking phenomenal. I don't even know what else to say. This fucker just turns on everything. Dragoon's coming back. I 100% guarantee Dragoon's coming back with this asshole around. 100% happening, and I am here for it. If he needs to go to 1, I will feel we have succeeded. Alright? I will be happy. Fucking Miracle Fusion over here. Like, let's go. I'm still annoyed the best targets we have are fucking Nova Master, but with Prisma Online, the named ones are actually worth discussing. On some level. Oh, God. Also, Adrift. Like, I swear to God, we memed this. We were talking about it on the Discord, like, oh, Adrift would be so funny. And, yeah, we did. We did. Here it is. Moki Moki Adrift. It just lets you add Mokis. It's just, it becomes Moki Moki and is treated as a normal monster on the field. That's it. It's the same as the fucking Blue Eyes and the Dark Magician shit. That's all it is. It's just that for Mokis. It's so funny. And then we got Moki King down here, which is just hilarious. Like, this is, I'm happy. I'm happy this is here. It's dumb. It's stupid. It's gonna be hard carried by the fucking skill. I don't give a shit, alright? That's funny. Anyway, let's go look at Lebowski. Let's go find Lebowski. There he is. Moki Moki Madness. You all want to know what this skill does. I'm gonna give it to you. Let's go here. So apply the following skill. If all monsters you control are Moki Moki monsters, minimum 1, effect monsters cannot attack the turn they are summoned. Ooh, that's gross. That's disgusting. Once per duel, if you control 2 or more fairy monsters, you can place 1 Moki Moki continuous spell from your deck. Do we have the Moki? Oh, we have Moki Moki Smackdown already, don't we? We do. Spell from your deck face up in your spell and trap zone, and if you do, destroy 1 monster you control. Oh, that's cool, so you can set it off. That's cute, I like that. And then another once per duel, you can discard 1 card to fusion summon 1 Moki Moki King from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as fusion material. Oh, that's nice. Okay, that actually works. That works really well, because Moki, that's any Moki Moki cards. You can get Moki Moki himself, you can get, obviously, Smackdown. So there you go, that's the whole gimmick. And then we have this big-ass dude. It's very funny. Oh, God, I see the combo. If you have to have another guy, and then you make Moki Moki King. You blow up the Moki Moki King to get the 2 Moki Mokis back, and now they're all at 3,000 attack points. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. Okay, so far I'm pretty happy, actually. Like, Hasselberry's not quite where I wanted him to be. We didn't quite get there, you guys. I mean, I memed, I swear to God, we memed Dynabase and fucking Dynatank into existence, but like, hey, this is okay. I'm actually not unhappy with Archosaur. I'm okay with Archosaur. But yeah. This is good. This was unexpected, but quite welcome. And honestly, Hasselberry's fine. Jaden's doing pretty fucking good for himself. The fusions are just ridiculous. I am just this. Like, I didn't even ask for this, but honestly, I don't think the Ojamas are gonna bitch about having one giant dumbass they can slam down occasionally. Like, it's fine. It's three. I mean, it's 3 and 7 or 2 5s. So it's like, it's gonna be 2 5s. Let's be realistic here, and then you can get this guy. But like, all of this. Like, I'm gonna dwell on Cannon for a bit. The Cannon just unfucks so much of this. It just fixes so many things. Oh, it's so good that Cyberdarks have got that. I'm so happy. Alright, let's go on to the next part here. Alright. Are the good vibes gonna continue? Let's find out, alright? Alright, Sartorius. I'm not expecting much, but let's go. Alright, it's Zawaldo. Okay. The Fool. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. Chariot. Temperance. Moon. It's everybody. It's the whole party. Is there a 2? Do we have a 2? Am I missing a 2? I don't even care if we're missing a fucking 2. It doesn't really matter, does it? No, we got everybody. I mean, the Chariot's like, okay. It's not great, but it's okay. And the Light Ruler. Is this the one I thought is okay? Yes, this is the one that's okay. Yep, this one's fine. He's just a big asshole. Like, he's a big asshole who has 2 solid effects. Like, this is either a negate. It's a targeted negate. And then he can get you cards back from the grave, which is fine. Like, this is okay. Nothing mind-blowing. All right, back row. What do we got here? Arcana Reading, which is fine. So you can add a card from deck to your hand, which is cool. It's a coin toss effect, so you can add any coin toss effect, which is cool. So you can search Barrel Dragon with it if you want. Light Barrier's here. We all knew Light Barrier was going to be here. Not a question. Cup of Ace for the memes. This is going to be stupid. People are going to abuse this. Fountain in the Sky. When a light monster is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can remove it from play and gain life points equal to its attack. What a weird card. What a strange card. I don't see Sanctuary. I mean, we got Valhalla, which is, like, fine. Because it lets you cheat this guy out. Or the Moon, let's be real. I think Moon's probably better of the two. Because you can just cheat those out with this, which is, like, okay. Arcana Call, which is, like, fine. It's not great, but it does let you cheat effects. Not super good. Though I will say, I can see a use for this. So if we're cheating out a big boy, so we're going to go with, like, the Fool. I don't think Temperance is all that good. No, Temperance isn't all that great. I mean, she's, like, okay, I guess she's a monarch. So, like, if we're going with the big boys here, so, like, either token bullshit with the Moon or trying to Zaworldo, being able to have the Fool in grave, because you're going to be under heads, and then being able to Arcana Call to that to protect for targets like Book of Moons or something, that's not terrible. I can see some use where that might come up. Because that's like protection against Blast with Chain. Because Blast with Chain targets. So you could banish the Fool and make the world immune to targeting, which is something. So there's a use. It's just most of these, it's not very good. Though this is funny. I mean, you could also do that with, like, the Magician. It's a lot of setup. You gotta get Magician Engrave, you gotta get Arcana Call, then you gotta activate a spell, but, like, it's funny if nothing else. Reversal of Fate. No, this is... You should never have to run this. Oh, hey, Divine Wrath. I am completely down with Divine Wrath. Thank you. We actually have monster effects that activate now. Like, reasonably consistently. Like, that's actually really good. Thank you. I'm very happy to have this. By order of the Emperor. When a monster trait is activated, that activates when a monster is normal summoned. You can negate the activation, and the player's effect activation was negated draws a card. So it's Dark Bribe, but for normal summon effects. Interesting. I mean, we have a number of those. It's mostly like the ritual guys I'm thinking of offhand, but that's not bad. This is a nice card to have. This could be a potential side deck card. I could see a lot of people playing this, depending. Inverse oh my god. Huh? Oh, because they don't care. That's funny. Okay, that's kind of sick. This is a neat card. Inverse Universe is a goofy card. And I'm kind of happy it's in here, because this is a legitimately good card. Like, you want to absolutely fuck something. Like, there are certain decks that will just die. Like, just screw up all the fucking math on this one. That's hilarious. Oh my god. Alright. Sartorius, what do you got for skills, buddy? Destructive Fate. During your turn, when you would toss a coin for the effect of a monster or a spell, okay, once per turn for each card type, you may lose half your life points to declare the results instead. During the end phase of your third turn, flip this card over. This is fucking terrible. Holy shit. That is, oh my god, that's awful. Pay half your fucking life points and it turns off on turn 3. Fuck you. God, God, it's awful. Pay half your goddamn life points. You guys vastly overestimate how good coin flip effects are. I mean, okay, cool. I get to Pot of Greed for 2,000 life points. Jesus Christ. Magician's Scales. Once per duel, you contribute one Arcana Force monster and add one normal spell from your... Tribute an Arcana Force monster and add a normal spell from your deck to your hand. Also, for the rest of this duel, you cannot summon any monsters except Arcana Force monsters. Okay, that's a lot better. Like, this is much better. Like, miles fucking better. It's fucking garbage. Jesus Christ. This is, like, at least okay. I mean, it locks you purely into Arcanas, which kind of sucks, but, like, you get to pick when you do this. And then it gets you any normal spell. So you can go get, like, Hammer Shot or something if you want it, which is okay. Not mind-blowing. I mean, it gets you, like... Gets you that. It gets you Cup of Ace. It's okay. How the fuck did we go from Jaden's stuff, which is, like, really thematic, really good... or understandable, and Hasselberry's shit, which is like this beautifully synergizes with what we're doing. This one's just kind of fun and does interest, like, for some really good protection. Like these are neat. Like, this is good shit here. To pay half your fucking life points to pick a coin flip effect. By the way, this turns off on turn 3, and... I'm going to lock you into Arcanas, and you get to tribute an Arcana and add one normal spell from your deck to your hand. Once. These don't even fucking help. That's the part that pisses me off here. Like, ooh, this one does, but you're gonna die. You cannot pay that many fucking life points. That is absurd. You cannot pay. None of these effects are worth paying. I mean, this one is. But, like, this requires so much fucking setup that you aren't even getting there. So none of these warrant fucking paying half your goddamn life points for. This is fucking terrible. Oh, God, I am so fucking let down. Jesus Christ. How hard was it? How hard was it to make a skill that just goes... You get second coin toss, but for only Arcana Force and Light Barrier. That's it. That was all it had to be? That's all that had to happen, guys? I didn't ask for much, and yet you let me down. I mean, these 2 cards are needed. Like, these 3 cards are at least neat. So Sartorius got us something, but Jesus fuck. God! Fuck, Konami! You were on fire! You were killing it! And then you fucked it! You fucked it! God! I'm so fucking annoyed! These are so bad! Like, this one's at least good for something, but fuck, this is terrible. Jesus. Alright, Jim, I need you to fucking pull it out for me, buddy. I'm already looking at this, and this is looking pretty fucking decent. Gaia plate. Alright, wonderful. Just a big idiot. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck off. I don't even think he's that good, but fuck off. I don't want to deal with him. Fucking asshole. Just Jesus Christ. I don't need to deal with this shit, okay? I don't want this dumbass. I don't want to fucking deal with Stun. Alright? With him and Grand Mole, Rock Stun is 100% online now. And I don't need to deal with this shit, okay? Like, I don't want to deal with this crap. It's fucking annoying. Like, he's not even going to be good. It's just going to be fucking frustrating. That's the problem. It's just going to be really annoying to deal with. We did get Flint Kragger. That's good. We got Mega Rock. God, I am nailing these predictions so far. I was afraid this asshole was going to be in there, so I didn't want to put him in there. But yep, great. Wonderful. Shell Knight, thank you. Weathering Soldier, I'm fucking down for. So we got the whole fossil pile. Revival Golem's neat. This is an unexpected card. I like Big Tusk Mammoth. I always thought he was cool. It's just he's never been good enough. That's the problem. He's just never quite had enough oomph, which kind of sucks. It's a cool card, though. Just, you know, he's a tribute for 2,000. Like, there's not enough beast stuff to, like, make him worth it, which that just always makes me sad. Fossil Tusker, I am not at all shocked that you are here. I'm just not. It's got Fossil in the name. Hi, Medusa Worm. Pac-Man. Full Pac-Man. Especially with this fucking asshole. Alright, what else we got? They gave us Time Stream. Okay. We don't have Specimen Inspection, I see. So that's... I think I was on board with this one. Target Fossil Fusion Monster you control. Tribute it, and if you do special summon a Fossil Fusion Monster from your extra deck whose original level is 2 higher than that monster's. So this is how you're getting this boy. Because they did give us this boy. He's a lot easier to summon than this one. So you can just walk right... Like, this is way easier. Or you can just do it a couple of times. I mean, like... These 2 are fucking freebies. Like, these guys are a cakewalk, and you can go into this guy. I'll get into them later. I see Pot of Avarice is here now. I sense vampires playing this. Maybe. Actually, can they get enough dudes in the graveyard? That's actually a question. I don't know if anyone can get enough shit in the graveyard. That's an interesting one. Jar is... The reason people use Jar isn't just because it puts monsters back. It's because it puts everything back. So you can just shove whatever shit you want back in, which is kind of nice. Interesting to see if anyone's going to actually use Pot. I'll be curious. I Refusion. Okay. It's not a bad card, honestly. We have enough fusion decks that, honestly, Premature Burial for fusions is good. MST! Can we please fucking take Cosmic Cyclone off the goddamn ban list now? You've given us MST. Praise fucking God. Holy shit. Thank you. Oh my God. So nice. I can stop jumping through fucking hoops. I mean, I'm still going to wind up playing, like, Night Beam, but it's so much nicer. Oh my God. Foolish reprint. Saku! Hi, Saku! Legitimately, don't actually know if this is better than Widespread, because Widespread doesn't target. But you get to pick. So let's be real, they're both good. Like, this is just this is more copies, so you're just going to play more of them. Release from Stone is good. It's a good card. Fuck you. Just because of this. This does make Pac-Man more live, though, so I will say that. That's kind of interesting. It's not a bad card, but, like, fuck you, Pachydynocephalo. You don't need to be here. Blasting Fuse. That's very funny. This is not a good card, but it's very funny. It's a lot more online for us. Huh. Okay. I mean, this is definitely the worst spiritual art, but, I mean, it gets you, like, a specific guy back, I guess? I mean, I guess it turns a bunch of these guys on, because some of these need to be, like, that's normaled. Which is a burn, which is fucking annoying. That's gonna be fucking annoying, because he does random burn shit, as does Krieger. Yeah, Krieger randomly does fucking burn. Like, these both do burns. There's gonna be, like, a weird fossil burn tech. Skullgios we already knew about. He just does a shitload of damage. This is the... Are you the double attacker? He's piercing. He's piercing and he gets a second attack if he destroys a monster by battle. So this is a big-ass fucking OTK. Like, that's terrifying. Like, these two both combined just do horrifying damage. What do? You can make 2 attacks on monsters, which is fine. And then you... burn. Yeah, fossil burn's gonna be a thing. Like, I 100% think it's gonna be a thing. Alright, Jim, are your skills shit? Major in paleontology. That is a fucking wall of text. Holy hell. Once per turn, you can banish 1 card from your hand face down, then place 1 dig counter on this skill, max 1. If you face a fossil fusion monster you control is destroyed by a card effect, you can place a dig counter on this skill, max of 1. Okay. Once per turn, during your main phase, you can remove a dig counter from this skill to fusion summon 1 fossil fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing materials mentioned on it from any graveyards. I just realized we didn't get fossil fusion. So this is fossil fusion. Without actually giving... Okay, that's fair enough. I can't believe I didn't realize we didn't get fossil fusion. But that's actually fine, because fossil fusion's a little crazy. So you banish a card face down to get your dig counters. It's really easy to get it, and then you can banish stuff from the graveyard in order to do this. Okay. You're going to have to play this a little fucking weird. Honestly, aren't some of these, like, terrible? Oh, no, that one sends to the graveyard anyway, so what do you give a shit? Like, that's fine. Don't these, like, search fossil fusion? Nope, that one adds a rock. And then that one will search time stream. Interesting. Interesting. That was an interesting way to get around this problem. I mean, it's fair. Like, I'm not gonna, like, pretend this isn't fair. This is a decent enough skill. I mean, it's how you have to play them, so the other one's probably not even a fossil fusion skill. Dig Site Inspection. Once per turn during your draw phase, before you draw, you can excavate the top card of your deck and place it on top or bottom of the deck. After you placed a second card on the bottom of your deck with the skill, flip this card over. I was expecting something, to do with rocks, but I guess really bad looking into the future. I mean, this is really bad looking into the future, but I guess it doesn't have, the trap clause, so this has uses. It's just worse looking into the future as far as I'm concerned, but that's me. I play trap-heavy decks. So it's fine. Alright, let's look at the other skills, I guess. Invitation to the Society, such as our generic Duelists of Light people. If your opponent's monster is equipped with White Veil, you take control of that monster while it's equipped with White Veil. Huh? Excuse me? So you can only attack with monsters equipped with the White Veil the turn you activate White Veil. It's a fucking Snatch Steal! I mean, this is why we have MST now, because this thing will burn the ever-loving shit out of you, but oh my god! What the fuck? That is... Okay. We just have Snatch Steal now. Okay. Brady Solomowski. Zane! Okay, more Cyberdark shit. Please! The skills have been fine. Like, Jaden Hasselberry did fine. Jim's one is required, and the other one's very mid. And then fucking Sartorius is just oh god, that's annoying. So far, good. Fucking crazy, theoretically. And now we're going to find a way. Flip this card over when you activate this skill. Once per turn, you can activate one of these skills. Yes, once per turn. Thank you. Return a face-up or face-down Cyberdark monster you control to the hand. Reveal it if it's face-down. And if you do immediately after the skill resolves, you can normal... They gave us Horizon! In skill form! Yes! Okay, that's really nice, actually. That gets you out of stupid situations. So once per duel, you can send a monster card in your spell trap zone equipped with Cyberdark Fusion monster to the graveyard. Then equip one monster your opponent controls to that monster. Cyberdark Fusion monsters gain attack equal to the original attack on the monster. Oh my god, you can turn it into Relinquished! Okay, I'm down. I'm fucking down. This doesn't, like, enable you making it better, but Cyberdark... I mean, let's be real here. Canon kind of enables... Cyberdark Dragon a lot better. So with that in there, you can actually do the impact, and you can probably pull that off a lot sooner. So you can actually just do that. Oh, that's so good. That's so fucking good. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. Alright, Cyberdarks are online. We've got something to talk about. Alright, Destiny Heroes. Okay, do you actually have a skill worth fucking running? That's the new question. When this card is activated, you can add a Destiny Hero Plasma. Oh, God. Jesus. So you can just add Plasma from your deck or graveyard to your hand. And then while you control Plasma, apply the following effects. You cannot draw during the draw phase. Ew. Each Destiny Hero Plasma you control gains 100 attack for each monster in the graveyard. Cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Also make a second... Holy hell! Okay. So the skill gets you Plasma. You then Plasma. Oh my god, this is so dumb. This is so dumb. This is so good for the fusion shit. Because you activate the skill, get Plasma, you're not using the rest of this. You get Plasma in hand, use Prisma to send Dogma, fuse, make the guy. And then if you ever get in a weird situation, you can just do the Plasma drop. And now Plasma can't be destroyed by card effects. He's immune to fucking Widespread and Saku. It's so dumb. Oh my god, you have to book him. Or run him over. But he can attack fucking twice and he gets unreasonably huge. Holy shit. Wow. Okay, that's actually not bad. I mean, that's a hell of a fucking downside, though. Like, holy shit. This is a huge downside, but, like, once you've stuck the asshole, like, alright, that's actually kind of annoying. And also, if you're doing this in, like, Vampires, which is probably the deck that's the most consistent at summoning it, can they do that without Heart of the Warrior is the question. Probably? That's probably doable. I don't know. So yeah. Ignoring Arcana Force, because you fuck them, apparently. Jesus Christ. I'm happy with this box. I'm actually quite happy. I am pissed about fucking Arcana Force, but hey, what are you gonna do? What do you guys think? Are you as upset about me about that one? Are you as happy with the other three decks as I am? I'm fairly happy. Fossils are... thankfully not horrifically overpowered. They just look good, except fuck you. I am not happy to see you here. What are you guys expecting? Will Rockstun be the best deck we could be playing? Will Neos just go completely ham? I don't know. You all tell me. What card should we Ritual Summon next? Because apparently we got both Miracle Fusion and Prisma. Holy shit, we did it. Alright, I'll talk to you guys all later. Peace out, everybody.